Right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Symphogear, Season 5, Episode 7. So, I've got a new Symphogear episode for you, sir.
Oh, wait, you're doing this out of order. I'm supposed to ask you about that.
Oh, that's right.
well.
First off, I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back about that.
Oh, okay, I'll get off that thing then.
Yeah.
So you got a new Symphogear episode for me?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, so what happened to this thing then?
So we've got an episode where the bad guys are going after the ninja guy.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Yeah, because the good guys have a ninja on their side. And this ninja is going to be driving a car, like real John Wick style. He's going to do lots of tricks with it.
So is he going to do something cool with the car then?
Yes, sir, he is. He's going to do a shadow clone jutsu.
Oh my god, can he do that?
Yes, indeed. It's actually been established previously in the show, except this time, he's going to do it with a car.
Wow.
It's going to be great, sir. The audience is going to love it.
Are you sure they will?
That's right, sir. And even if they don't, we're going to move on from that so quickly they won't even be able to question it.
Because just like we do with everything in this show.
Yes, sir, that's right. And then we're going to be shooting a laser into the sky to send a booty call to God. Those are certainly words.
Those are certainly words you just said.
Yes, sir, it is, but it's going to be great.
That's the show we're watching, y'all.
That's the show we're watching.
That's actually the same show.
Is the laser actually a booty call to God? Who knows, but seems like a booty call
I
to me.
just wanted to let them know that Miku has already been claimed, though, by Hibiki. So
she's totally going to be turning into like a space lesbian goddess princess of peace and love and
power.
And power. Yes.
I mean, I'm all about that for Miku.
Mm-hmm.
Miku needs more power, agency. That's another synonym in the plot.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
No more like fake decapitations and getting kidnapped.
Nah. None of that. None of that shit.
Yeah. Exactly. So let's get her back.
That's
Hopefully it'll be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Yeah,
I would say.
So y'all, without further ado, let's just get into this. All right, everyone, now be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below, then come back here for the discussion. All right, y'all, we just got ourselves the full Symphogear, like, just nuts to butts, just balls to the wall, crazy action, and cool, just surprise twist.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
The auto
scores. Wow.
The auto scores.
The least interesting of all the antagonists, maybe.
And like, except here's the thing.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect way to use the auto scores.
Well, that's the thing.
Because the biggest problem with the season 3 and 4 villains is that we really didn't have the chance to the time, but also we didn't really get to see their attachments, right? It was just the vague, like, oh, we have a plan or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But having it be something like this, where it's we've got the character that we care about, Elf9, right?
Yes.
Who also is Carol, right? And then you have the auto scores come back, and they care about her, right? So then
Carol didn't necessarily care about them in the same way. So now this is Elf9 getting to redeem her connection with them.
Yep, exactly.
It's really
It's wonderful, it's poetic, it's perfect, and then on top of that, it's kick-ass awesome, right?
It's super awesome.
And then after that, then we get to see her do the whole, like, the true, like, Carol fusing and everything, where then she Gates of Babylon pulls her weapon out, dons it and everything, and it's like,
has a full-on season 5 transformation sequence. Song starts playing.
Yep.
It's epic.
And, like,
awesome.
It's wonderful.
And all this coming after we had a classic Symphogear fight that got cut short, even though we had a transformation sequence in that.
Yep.
We had a whole song thing in that with Hibiki coming in and get like a triumphant Hibiki song almost there. And then, no, she gets tasered by phallic tentacles. But,
okay.
God being has, powers of, just create things to win fights. So there we go. Sure,
okay.
Why not?
Yep. And then we even had the bit of what's their name just being like, oh yeah, I'm fighting Chris. I'll just power move, stick my finger down the barrel of her gun so that the gun like misfires, and it's like,
sure,
yeah,
you just
awesome.
lose a hand, you know.
Why not? Yeah, exactly. You can replace it, you know.
I love how later she's like, wait, 2 in the same day?
Right, exactly. I'm getting rusty.
Yeah, I love
Literally.
all the Symphogear type lines that we had this episode. Stop just creating miracles on the fly. You know?
I am the killer of
Out of
miracles,
time.
and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Like
Our God Slayer is out of commission.
right.
So many lines like
Yeah,
that. That are
the
wonderful.
tactical decisions of like, okay, they took out our God Slayer, so we should just pull back for now. Yes, strategic retreat, because in Symphogear, remember, we need to think strategically, right?
Mhm.
And they did, you know? Like
And this thing doesn't move. It's just chilling there.
Nope, it's just chilling there.
Yep.
And like the auto score is staying behind to hold them off and everything, but then literally like 3 or 4 minutes later, they're all just dead.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like,
They
oh
tried.
God. Yeah, they tried, you know?
Right.
They bought time, right? Because that's what you'd be that's what that kind of a move is doing, right? It's the no, they would, if all of us fought all of them, we would lose. So we'll just stay back to slow them down a bit.
Yep.
Get as far away as you can. Okay.
And, yeah, and in terms of the actual kind of plot of the episode, we got to learn more about Elf9/Carol.
Uh-huh.
That's basically it.
Action with characterization. What
They
more
had-
could we want?
Yeah, they hinted the stuff with Apple, the song
Oh,
that
yeah.
Maria had there.
That was cool.
That's still kind of being
Like, we're not entirely sure what the implications of that are exactly.
what that's building to. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. And that
Yep.
might be just because at this point there's so much in Symphogear that's built on top of itself that there's just things we're forgetting or something at this
and
point.
also
But
with
yeah.
with a show like Symphogear, it's hard to know, and I almost feel like you're not necessarily supposed to know what's supposed to be taken seriously and what's
Mhm.
supposed to be like, hey, just keep it moving, keep things fast and fun, you know?
Mhm. And that's why I was
Yeah.
saying like that not much really happened in the plot of this episode because it was primarily Elf9 still inside the chateau
Right.
and
But-
not much about her situation has necessarily changed.
But we might be about to get a Carol versus all 3 of this season's antagonists.
Which they shouldn't lose.
No, yeah,
They should beat her.
No, right. They're going to beat her.
Yeah.
But it's going to be awesome as fuck. And
But yeah, I would love to. I'm just saying that that's something that like I don't know any way in which the fight should play out. Like
Mhm.
it's just she has her
I'm just-
alchemy spells and
I'm just imagining like Tenzin part 3 of Korra, you know, or book 3 of Korra.
yeah, it's just
Like just like, you know, buying time so that way the rest of them can get there because they don't have uses for them anymore.
right.
Well, they have a use for Miku potentially, but not for Elf9. So
Yeah.
yeah, they would have just been like, all right, let's just kill her so that way she's not a problem anymore. And so then that escalates things. It keeps the stakes high. And oh, hey, the protagonists don't have Hibiki because of this other thing that happened. A bit convenient, but you know, okay, that's fairly standard. I feel like.
I mean,
You know?
it's a divine being. It should be actually a problem for all of them,
Exactly.
except maybe Hibiki. But even then, Hibiki's not immune to her own,
Right.
you know,
So if you're
like,
going to have something
power level, you know, coming
exactly.
at her.
And so if you're going to have something that keeps Hibiki out of the fight to make the rescue mission for Miku and Elf9 a bit more interesting, then yeah, have it be a god being that's there that then
I mean, that's what they were trying to
right
do,
that
though.
takes Hibiki out of the fight and yeah.
Yeah, and the
Yep.
idea that Miku is there as a vessel for the divine power means that
Mhm.
we are very quickly headed towards that situation that Miku was talking to Hibiki about, and they reminded us that she talked to Hibiki about.
That was a very interesting conversation when it happened, and I'm glad that it's being brought back up because yeah,
Yeah, that
That'll
wasn't
be-
long ago.
that wasn't long ago, and I can't imagine that'll be a very fun experience for Hibiki.
No, and I very much do get the this little pupa kind of godlike
Mm-hmm.
being is very much going to evolve into a beautiful butterfly, but
Yep.
it might also need a pilot. You know, it might also potentially even fuse with Miku, and
Yeah, let's not have that.
but if we do, all those phallic tentacles could form fingers and thumb, and then we could have hand
Hand
holding.
holding. The bit.
Just saying.
The bit of Mika being like
Mika,
the red-haired autoscorer being
wow.
like,
you remember the name.
you stay behind just because it was said, and I really like the line of like, after all, these clawed hands wouldn't be able to hold Elfnine's hand, and it's like, oh,
I think your hands are really cool.
I think your hands are really cool, and it's like, okay, let's go. It's like, all right. As far as like
casting inspiration as she's leaving the fight.
A final line for a character that we didn't really know or care about much when they were in the show before, and then we bring them back, and then we're going to kill them like right after that. That's a great way to make it have impact.
That is true. Yeah.
Like the part where the other one, the blue one, their eyes like went dark. Right as Carol was transforming, and it's like, that's our master. And then it's like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Okay.
But
all right. I mean, we got ourselves a
1v3.
Yeah,
Let's
1v3 that's probably going to be ended pretty quickly, but we also have
it's going to be hype as hell before it does.
Yeah, we also have ourselves some reasons as to how this can quickly get involved into something bigger. Especially again, if Mika was there, there are ways in which Carol can win without necessarily beating them. So Carol/Elf9.
Right, exactly.
But all right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. You can chat with us in the community there about the show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.